Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I got a few people wondering how I go about, or they ask me where I get my weedless jigs. Well, I make my weedless jigs, and in this video, we're going to show you. There you go. Can you get a good look at that? There's my weedless jig that I make. In this video, I'm going to show you how I do it. Okay, here we are over at my vise. You don't need any fancy vise. This is about as cheap as you can get. You can pick up something like this off of Amazon for about 30 bucks. Maybe not even that much. Okay. If you want to tie hair jigs and stuff like that, then you might want to invest in something a little better. But this is all I'm doing is holding my jig in place while I put this thing on. Okay. So that being said, what I do is I'm gonna start with a, whoops. Oh Lord have mercy. What I'm gonna do is start with a 1/8 ounce jig head. Got a number 4 sickle hook on it. Okay, and we can put this in the vise. With the hook facing up. Okay, that's how we're gonna work with it. It's in here, and it's not going anywhere. All right. Next thing we want to do is take our thread. I don't know what size thread this is. It doesn't really matter. This is whatever I had in here last time I used it. We want to go all the way down. Go all the way down to the hook tip and back up. Get just a good layer of thread down there, okay? And we're just gonna let it hang. All right. Get you a piece of 20-pound test mono. Just cheap, doesn't matter what it is. Some people use, I've never tried anything else because this is what I got in bulk and it didn't cost me anything, so this is what I use. Some people use 50-pound, some people use less than 20-pound. I don't know how they're gonna work, but I cut off about a 2-inch piece. Excuse me. Okay, then I want to bend it over. What you do, you just got a straight piece of mono here. That's not going to do you any good. What you got to do is kind of get it bent over and set in the position that you want it to be in. So what I do is I grab it in the middle, bend it over like this, okay? Where we're looking something like this. And then I'm going to get my needle nose, okay? It takes a couple times to do it, to get it, but you'll know it when you'll feel it when you get there. And we're gonna crimp it down, and that's gonna leave it in this shape right here, okay? Now, to make it easier, you're gonna have to trim this down. You don't final trim it here, but the least amount of stuff you got sticking up, the better, because you can get your thread around it. But the part that's going to go on the hook shank, you only need about a 1/4 inch maybe, okay? So this is what we're looking at. This is the shape. All right. Then what we're going to do is we're going to hold this like so in our left hand, and we're going to come over, lay it here, just a couple of loose wraps, okay? And then we're going to work Work our way down, getting tighter and tighter. Okay. When you get to the end, you can move this thing left and right and get it lined up with the tip of your hook, okay? Then I work my way back up to the head again. A couple of wraps in front of it, a couple of wraps in the back, okay? And that's it. Put the whip finish on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tie it off, good and tight. Go ahead and cut your thread. And then I take a little dab of Sally Hansen Hard as Nails. Throw on there like that. And that's pretty much it. That won't take but just a second to dry. But you take it out of your vise and you hold it up. And you want this guard to be pretty much level with the tip of your hook. It doesn't have to be up above it, okay? All it needs to do is be level with the tip of that hook, because all you have to do is touch a limb or anything with that weed guard, and it's gonna upset it, and it's gonna knock it out of line, and it's not gonna get hung. So then when I get done, I just hold it up here, get back in the camera. I'm not used to doing this. And I just eyeball it. Right there. And that's what you want. I mean, it's, yeah, that's it. Simple, easy peasy Japanesey. All right then. So I hope y'all enjoyed that video, and I do these to all my jigs. I don't have a bit of problem with missing fish. I don't know. Some people claim they don't use weedless jigs because they don't catch as many. They get a lot of them that get off. I rarely get any of that. Sometimes I can go all day long and never lose a jig. And I'm fishing in heavy brush and I'm sending my jig right through the middle of it. I can feel every limb it hits, and every now and then I'll get hung and I'll lose a jig, but nothing compared to what it would be like if I was fishing without a weed guard. Because sometimes those fish don't want to come out after it. Sometimes you have to get down in there in the middle of them and to get them a bite. And I just had a lot of success doing this. It does get boring after a while, so I usually don't do, but I keep an inventory of about 5 of everything in my boat. I'm never gonna run out of any of that stuff on one fishing trip. And when I come home, man, when I got some free time, I just go out there and see how many jigs I used and what I need to replace, and I'll come over here and tie 3, 4, whatever I used to put back to replace what I used. And that way I don't ever have to sit down and do it all day long, because it gets boring after a while. But anyway, I just wanted to share that quick video of how I do this, because a lot of people are interested in how I do it. That's how I do it. That's the way I do it. There may be other ways of doing it. You may have a better way. Whatever's good for you. But anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'd appreciate it very much. See you next time.